Is no restart.
Big move in Bitcoin then, in contrast to all the notes I wrote pre-show, which were telling me that this was going to put Bitcoin under pressure.
The narrative that perhaps this launch of these political meme coins will sap flows from Bitcoin is showing us that it's really not the case this morning. If anything, it's just accelerated the momentum and the excitement around cryptocurrency under another Trump administration.
Hi, Dewald. What is all this FOMO about? Should I buy Bitcoin now?
Are you smoking your socks? You should rather watch my show. You should rather watch my show.
All right, legends, early Monday morning, okay? Let's do a little bit of technical analysis, and yes, you have seen the thumbnail correctly. There is potentially a bullish case scenario, right? There where we could see the break of this trend, and this is what I'm waiting for, but there is a small little entry that I'm going to show you guys now that I'm waiting for over here. That small little entry, right? Oh, I mean, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm going to give it a chance. If I see the reaction at that yellow orange line that I like to see over there, then I might attempt along. Legends, let me do some technical analysis. Welcome to the live stream. Remember to smash up that like button on your way in. If you're new to the channel, you're not already subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and switch on the notifications so you know when I'm going live. Right, legends, let's go back here to the candles, because the candles is what everyone likes to see, legends. So the first thing is I want to quickly dive into the 1 minute time frame. Okay, and this is now where I'm scalping, legends. This is where I'm scalping because I don't want to miss this opportunity. So the first area I'm looking at is if we get acceptance back above the 1.618. Okay, even the 2 fib extension, even if we tap the 2, I will enter right over here. Okay, because and then I will, okay, right, you know, that's valid, right? That's valid, legends. That can like to be a little bit valid. Let me see over here, legends. Yeah, we did tap the 0.382. We could get, I would feel more comfortable if we reclaim the 0.382 over here. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Legends, this is a small little try over here. I'm just going to give this trade the benefit of the doubt, right? Let us enter over here. High chance of getting stopped out, but I will now go through the technical analysis and show you why I'm entering over here, legends. For now, I want to put in my stop loss as quickly as I can. Just put there -10. Let's enter the stop loss. I want my stop loss to be in place, legends. Okay, right. And profit taking area, well, now profit taking area is going to be at TP, right? Let's call it $85,000 for now, and I'll move it around based on the technical analysis. $85,000, right, legends? If you're not trading with me using links or bluffing, links are down in the description. This is basically the trading setup that I am watching. I know this happened so quick. This happened so quick. This is basically the trading setup that I am watching right over here. Okay, I'm just going to leave my stop loss there. I mean, it's still a 0.2% stop loss in case we get the double bottom there to the downside. I don't want to get stopped out of this trade, and I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt. You might be asking me, why is Dewald stuffing around here on the 1 minute time frame? Because there is a potential bullish case scenario that I am watching, and I want to catch this breakout before the breakout happens, legends. I want to catch the breakout before the breakout, and this was the entry that I was waiting for. 1.618, get acceptance back above the 0.382 Fibonacci taken from the low to the high. And right now I want to see the bulls step in here. Now the bulls needs to be stepped in. It's a 0.2% stop loss. It's tiny, right? Trading with 1% of my capital. Okay, and there's a high chance of being stopped out, so please don't go crazy with this trade. But I will explain to everyone why I'm stuffing around here on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, because this is potentially what could play out for the rest of the day, and it would be interesting to go live a little bit later, okay, like I will do, and see, well, did this trade actually play out the way that we wanted it to play out? Because there's another way to get into this trade. You wait for the break of the trend. Okay, right, you wait for the break of the trend. Okay, you enter with good risk management. Maybe we get a little bit of a retracement, and we could potentially find higher levels here to the upside. But you guys can see I'm just looking to claim the highs over here. But there's a chance, there's definitely a chance that it could even go to this weekly level above, right? $86,000. It has a chance to break the trend successfully and go to $86,000, right, where we are going to face massive resistance to the upside. So I am not banking just as yet that we're going to get a breakout to this extent, because the only bullish case scenario that I see at the moment, and I'm going to have to take you guys step by step through this bullish case scenario. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute mess. There's no denying that this structure is an absolute mess. There are so many three-wave structures inside of this structure. Okay, is it a WXY that's now completed? And that's the bearish case scenario. This is why we trade with stop losses. There's a scenario for a WXY, and now we are starting to build impulses back to the downside. I will talk about the longing opportunities. If we do lose this zone and don't break out, I will talk about the longing opportunities here at the bottom. But I spent a couple of hours on the chart this morning for you, okay, to see, well, is there a chance to at least come up again and then maybe get a larger pullback? And there's a scenario, legends. There is a scenario, and it actually fits in beautifully with a bigger case scenario that I'm watching here at the moment as well. So let me zoom into the structure here on the 15-minute time frame. Let me switch off, clean up the chart, and I know it's going to look a little bit messy, but I'm going to take you guys through it now. And this is the potential scenario that I'm currently watching, and I have to give the scenario the benefit of the doubt until invalidated. And this is why I want to get in before the breakout. I want a better entry, okay, because by the time we break out, I can already protect my position, so I have a free trade to the upside, right? So I took the initial risk, and what I want to do now, okay, this is, you know, I just need to manage my trade as well. Now I already want to put my stop at break even. Okay. I'm protecting my cash, legends. If I get stopped out and we get acceptance back above this 1.618, I will re-enter the trade if I'm not busy here with anything else. Right, legends? So I'm going to protect my position right over there. I want a free trade. I am going to dive into a little bit of analysis, and I don't want to get stopped out with a loss, right? It's always better to get stopped out at break even and then look for another entry. Okay, right, legends, this, okay, and I will say hi to the beautiful community in a moment. Thanks for joining. Telma, good morning, Mr. Dewald. Yes, the longing opportunity that I'm looking at the moment is this one. There we go. This is the only bullish case scenario that I do see at the moment. What I do like about this bullish case scenario is that there is so many three-wave structures so far inside of this structure that this actually makes sense. Do you guys remember when we made this low? We were speculating on a contracting diagonal to the upside. 1, 2, 3, okay? A three-wave corrective structure, a three-wave upward structure. What does that make? It makes a contracting diagonal. This scenario had a 5% probability of playing out. Okay, it was a very low probability of playing out. But this morning when I looked at this structure, I was like, hang on, this looks like it is forming a contracting diagonal to the upside, which has already formed a wave 1 in an ABC. Look, a 3-wave structure, that makes sense in a 1. Yes, we formed a WXY 3-wave structure in a 2. We have formed an ABC here to the upside in a 3. And now we have made a complex WXY, okay, where we finished it with the Y wave, we finished with a flat ABC flat in a 4th wave. And I only like to talk about contracting diagonals when the 4th wave is in. So there's a chance that we are now going up for the 5th wave. And that 5th wave has beautiful confluence with the weekly point of control. Okay, so it looks good, right? And this is why I'm entering this trade. I'm giving this structure the benefit of the doubt. So because I missed this little retracement in an A, B, I didn't get in over here. I'm looking for an entry over here. So I'm giving the structure the benefit of a doubt to be forming an ABC here to the upside, which breaks the trend, but this is where you need to get out, right? My profit area at the moment is at $85,000, right? I might even move it up to, okay, giving it the benefit of the doubt, we could even move it up, but I want to see the successful break of the trend, legends. So I could, in theory, move my TP up to, yeah, I'm going to put it a little bit lower. I like to get out before the police comes. You know, I'm not going to be greedy. Let's just put it there, $85,000, 800, more or less, right? So if the scenario is going to play out, that's basically where I want to get in. Well, I'm already in. My position is already protected. This is where I want to get out. Okay, cool, legends. Now you have the scenario here on the cards. This is the only bullish structure that I could see for now. Remember, the reason we trade with stop losses is maybe this is not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's going to roll over here and just smash to the downside. That is why we trade with stop losses, but I'm giving the structure the benefit of the doubt. There's some local bullish CVD building up, and it has a chance to successfully break the trend, okay, where you could get in again, right? Maybe add to your position, however your trading plan works. And remember, guys, you are facing massive resistance here to the upside. So I'm only looking to benefit from this little move because this could be a fake out, but I want to play the fake out. What if it does reject here by the weekly point of control? It comes down in a larger ABC, which now corrects this entire structure. This ABC corrects the entire structure. It still creates a higher low, and then we get more momentum here to the upside. So for now, I'm only looking to take advantage of this little move here to the upside. Hope it makes sense. Okay, for the Elliott wave counters out there, and I did share this in the Legends Pro community this morning to say, guys, this is the only bullish. If you're feeling a little bit bullish and you think we're going to have a slight relief rally here to the upside, it's the only bullish case scenario that I see. And now you guys have seen how I found the entry, okay, how I protected my position, because I mean, the market is here to surprise us. Maybe it is that WXY structure, okay, maybe it is this structure where the correction is finished. And we are now starting building impulses back to the downside. Okay, but for now, this is the structure that I'm giving the benefit of the doubt based on bullish CVD and okay, also the alignment with this weekly point of control. I love it when an Elliott wave scenario starts getting perfect confluence with levels that you already have marked out on your chart. Okay, legends. Also, what is nice, if I go here onto the 1 hour time frame, okay, remember there are two bearish case scenarios that we are looking at on the larger time frames. The first bearish case scenario is this one over here, okay, where you really want this fourth wave to be done in a 3-wave structure. You want the fourth wave to be done. And can you guys see there is still the scenario where we could build those impulses to the downside to go and complete this 5th wave. So that is our longing opportunity. The highest confluence longing opportunity is creating a 3-wave structure here to the downside to go and complete the 5th wave at this naked point of control. And now you might be asking yourself, well, then why on earth are you longing Dewald? Well, I have a free trade. My position is protected because I do know, okay, there's a contracting scenario and there's also a WXY that could still take us to higher levels. Okay. Now, at this WXY, let me just quickly explain the blue line. We don't have to go into too much detail. Let me switch off the weekly levels over here. Okay. This could be the scenario that invalidates the contracting diagonal. Okay. You have formed an A, B, C in W. Now you are still busy with your X wave over here in a complex corrective structure where you have an ABC, and now we are forming an A wave. This 5-wave structure, this little 5-wave structure that I've just painted out on the smaller time frames is now forming a 5-wave structure to the upside to go and complete the A. Then you go back down for the B. Can you guys see? That's now that ABC to the downside. You form a higher low. And then you go back up for a C wave, invalidating the contracting diagonal. But then this is where we need to pay attention. So this could be forming a larger A, B, C back to the upside to go and complete the X wave. And then once we get here, okay, the only way that we are going to continue momentum to the upside, because if we reject over here and we start forming down aggressively, there's a high chance that we are busy with a Y wave to the downside. The only way that we can cancel the Y wave is if this is not an ABC that we're forming to the upside. If this forms a 1, 2, 3, 4, 50% Fibonacci maximum target, and it makes another leg to the upside, and we form a 5th wave over here, it will invalidate the X wave. And then we could potentially continue the bull market to the upside, where the low could potentially be in. But we will only know once this happens, unfortunately. Right. So not easy, legends, not easy. And then when I zoom into this little small price action, this is basically the structure that I'm currently looking at. So I am speculating that we are now creating an A wave to the upside. An A wave can be a 5-wave structure. Definitely possible. A B wave needs to be a 3-wave structure. ABC, WXY. Okay. So if I now switch on the local, where can we like to be over there? Here we go. You can see how beautifully this fits together with the scenario. So I'm giving this scenario the benefit of the doubt, where we are forming a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside of an A wave. Then once the 5th wave is in, you then make a larger ABC corrective structure in the B wave. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to take the low. You do not have to take the low. You can then go up for that explosive C wave here to the upside to go and complete your X. So now you guys can see how I take the smaller time frames and I build the puzzle pieces together to give me the higher time frame scenario and how it all lines up and matches up. But this structure would mean that you are going to invalidate the contracting diagonal to the downside. Okay, so legends, it's just a trading scenario at the end of the day, right? But it is nice when Elliott wave theory aligns with potential momentum here to the upside. It is very strange, okay, that we have not grabbed this liquidity. Every time we come up for the liquidity, we turn around. Then we try again and we turn around. So it would be nice. We have a massive liquidity pool over here and we have a massive liquidity pool over here. Now, which one is it going to be? We don't know, but I can get in with good risk management, speculating on which one for me for now carries the highest probability. And for now, I'm speculating to the upside to get the rejection where you formed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a contracting diagonal. Then you come back down, grab this liquidity, and then we move back up. Does it make sense what I'm trying to explain over here? Does it? I hope it makes sense, legends. But basically, from a simplicity perspective, most of you should have this trend. And the reason my trend looks like it's cutting here through this pivot is because I have been testing out using trend lines on the line chart. And so far, they have been proven to give me better entries. Okay. So this is where I get the trend from. I've slapped the trend onto my line chart, and now when I go onto the candle chart, okay, this is the breakout that I'm waiting for. And I'm going to set my alarm, right, to make sure that maybe I'm either going to add to my position or just sit on my hands and let the trade play out. I'll make that decision if we do break the trend successfully. Okay, right, legends, to the downside, we have that massive liquidity pool here to the downside as well, okay? I just want to see, do I have that loaded up? Not at the moment. I just want to refresh CVD at over here and just see what is cooking. Okay, yeah, I can see the bullish CVD is starting to build up here on yellow, okay? Bullish CVD is starting to build up, so let's see if the scenario is going to play out. Right, and that's basically it, legends. Let me go through some comments. Makes sense, Jimmy. Okay, thanks. I hope it makes sense. But now, you know, we have to discuss the bearish case scenario as well. Yes, don't forget to press the like, right, everyone? That's what I'm saying, legends. There's a high chance I'm going to get stopped out of this trade. Then what? Where am I going to get in then? Okay. Looking at this structure, legends, from a bullish case perspective, okay, if you're counting this as an A, B, C here to the downside, or it looks way better as a WXY, you have created an A, B, C, like what happened here. Do you guys see this move over here? A, B, C, a flat. The purpose of a flat is to take the highs and take the lows. It cleans up the liquidity on both ends, and then it continues back to the upside. So you could still have that. Definitely a possibility where it fakes out and it falls here to the downside. And this is why we need to pay attention. Okay, we have, unfortunately, it's never as clear as that. We have a daily level slightly above. Okay, I'm going to be paying attention to this level. If I see weakness when we hit this daily level, okay, it leaves a wick behind and it falls down, I will enter a hedge short against my long position. Because this could be a successful breakout, a rejection at the daily, it retests the trend and it tries again back to the upside. So there's a shorting opportunity, a hedging opportunity against your long, right? And then obviously a little bit further to the downside, if we do fall here to the downside, we have a fresh or a daily level at $81,088. So I want to see how price is going to react here. So it could be a scenario where it falls down and then we get the breakout to the upside. Okay, at this daily level. Right, I'm not going to pay too much attention to this consolidation area because that is where we got the bounce this morning. When you've tapped a level already, it means now you're going to the second level. Okay, I don't think this level will hold again if we fall down here. It's most likely going to come here to this daily level. Right, legends, those are the shorting and longing opportunities that I see here inside of this structure at the moment. Okay, Dewald, if blue is showing bullish but Bybit not, which one is right? I mean CVD. If blue is showing bullish, okay, but Bybit not, okay, I like to see if I see one confirmation. This is basically, okay, I can see, let me do this. Let me zoom in here, make sure, let's go to the 3-minute time frame. Okay, so take my lines. Okay, I can see that there is bullish CVD. The target is the high on Bybit, the yellow line, right? So I have one confirmation. It's not a great confirmation, but now I'm combining it with Elliott wave theory, with confluences to say that while I'm giving the structure the benefit of the doubt, I'm already in the trade and my position is protected. So actually, I don't care. Right, it's a free trade to the upside. If I get stopped out, I will look at the next trading scenario. But I have one confirmation. Okay. It's just not nice to see bearish and bullish CVD. Then what I usually do is I ignore CVD and I trade the price action. But at the moment, I at least have one confirmation. But I don't see any bearish CVD at the moment. Okay, there's no bearish CVD at the moment. So it's neutral on these, on the blue line and the white line, but I do see bullish on the yellow line. So at least I have some confirmation. Okay, usually when I see a triple confirmation, so if white had to do this and if blue had to do this, I would have entered with a little bit more capital. The more ticks and more confluence I have, and the more the more signs I have towards a longing opportunity, basically means you have a higher probable trade. Instead of entering with 1% of my capital, I might even go in with 2% of my capital. And if you have a phenomenal trade where the planets just aligned, you could even go in with 3% of your capital. So depending on how obvious the trade looks and how good it looks, you could make a risky decision to say that, you know, you either enter with 1, 2, or 3% of your capital. I do recommend that if you're starting out and you are still struggling with trading and you're still losing money, stick to 1%. It makes the calculations easier, and it's about winning the trades to build confidence. It's not about making money. Right, legends, but remember that the links for weeks is down in the description, where you get 50% cash back on the money that you deposit in your features account. You also get a massive discount on your trading fees. And also, the more you trade, the more prizes gets airdropped. Okay, you also stand the chance to win that Rolex and that MacBook Pro. And then on Bluffin, okay, they have that 10% for, and this is for the larger traders. Okay, if you have big account, I know there's some people here that trade with 100k, 200k, right? They will automatically upgrade you to VIP 2 and VIP 1, depending on how much money you deposit, and you also get 10% cash back. So legends, these are the 2 exchanges where you only need an email and a password to start trading. Okay, right. It's also your way to support the channel, and let's see if this is going to play out. Oof. Okay, I do spot ever so slightly local bearish CVD, but it's about to get invalidated. They're on blue. Right, legends, I have discussed the trading scenarios. Let's go through some more comments. What is the indicator name in TradingView for this? It's not available in TradingView. I have tried all the CVD indicators in TradingView. I know it sucks to not have the indicator inside of TradingView, but the ones that I have back tested, is not reliable. Okay, yes, I see someone just disliked the video. Okay, I see someone just liked the video. It's not my fault that the indicator is not available on TradingView. You have to go to aggr.trade. Okay, I do have the link for this tool down in the description. There we go. That's where you find it. And then you can join our pro community, even the free section. You can ask for the script and people will sort you out. Okay, right, legends, that is basically what I have here on the price of Bitcoin. Let's see if these trading scenarios play out. I will be back live a little bit later, and then we will do some altcoins. We will look at everything else, see how the scenarios played out, and hopefully we have a profitable trade in the bag. Legends, have yourselves an amazing day, and until the next one, cheers for now.